Welcome to Royalty Management Series. This is the 5th episode. If you just landed here, I strongly suggest watching the series from the beginning. Use the link in the top right. Last time, we finished with this file as an output from Django Music Publisher, free catalog management solution. In this episode we'll use LibreOffice, basically free Excel clone, to aggregate this information and prepare royalty statements. You select the data and create a pivot table. We'll make a simple one, but you can do it any way you like. The process in Excel is very similar. In filters, you put interested party field, in columns the currency, in rows work ID and title. And, in the data field, the sum of net amount. You don't want totals for rows, that would add up US and Canadian dollars. Here is the result for all, well, in this case both writers, with separate rows for each work and separate columns for currencies, including sums for each currency. And here is the same result, only filtered for one of the writers. Remember, a few episodes ago, I said we'd treat all those additional columns as clutter. Well, this is where they come in handy. You can use them for drilling down the data. However, users of Django Music Publishers reported that writers really prefer short and simple statements, like this one. Of course, you can style this however you want. If you know how to use Excel, you can add currency conversion or any feature you want, even complex scripts that will automate the creation of royalty statements in PDF format. You would be just copy-pasting the data from the CSV file to the first sheet and let Excel or LibreOffice Calc do all the hard work. You may have noticed that in this way, one incoming statement will result in one outgoing statement per writer. But, often publishers receive statements from several sources and want to aggregate them. Django Music Publisher, the free solution we used for calculations, has several shortcomings. First, it only processes from CSV to CSV. It only copies rows as many times as needed and then adds several columns at the end of each row. The benefit of this is that it can process almost any data, as any data can be converted to CSV. This is simple and requires no support. However, this also means that different incoming formats will result in different outgoing formats. If you want to merge the data from several statements, you have to take several documents created by DMP, and add and/or remove columns. So you have the same columns in the end, then copy all the data into one sheet and that is your new raw data. Then you create a pivot table from that, or whatever else you do to create statements and reports. Remember, Django Music Publisher is a catalog management solution for small, single-entity original-only publishers. It is unlikely for them to have many sources of incoming statements, nor that this process has to be done often. Having said that, if you want more, then consider using that green thing, a much more powerful solution. Here are the series about these two solutions. Up to this point, we only used free software for our examples. From the next episode, we'll start using that green thing to take this series to the pro level. Here are two more series, Basics and Music Publishing 101, if you want to refresh your knowledge. Share and like. And, most importantly, keep watching.